Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Victoria 3 as Argentina. In previous episode, we were fighting against Bolivia. We started the war in the episode 24, I believe. But we are now at least getting some more ground. At this point, I might go ahead and send my fleet. I could try to intercept them there. But yeah, we're kind of, well, first of all, we outlasted the Russians. Now we're attacking against them in here, the Bolivians in here. We might actually get a victory in here. Because they are taking more casualties than we are. And there's not that many combats going on right now. We might get a second combat at some point. But the fact that we are dealing more damage to them will be very instrumental in winning this war. But one downside that we have is that we've got less than 2 million, so we've got 19 weeks to win this war, essentially. And that is starting to be a bit of an issue. But I think if we can get a couple good victories in here, we can then force them into a truce. Because if and when we do capture some provinces from them, well, technically speaking, I suppose we need to capture both over in Alto Paraguay as well as Jujuy, so that's a little bit easier said than done, mind you. But it's going to be their first victory on the offensive very shortly. And then that might be enough to... Oh, whistle stop tour. Oh, there's Patriotic League. Okay. Yeah, we'll just say that it's a good move, I suppose. There we are. So that was one victory. But we didn't... Oh, there we are. Now we're advancing in. And it's going to be another battle, so at least we're getting partial state there already. They are not taking the peace deal yet. We've got another battle. We've got the numbers advantage. Oh, wow, yeah. We've got numbers advantage both in battalions and manpower in the battalions. Plus, our troops are better quality, so we are going to be pushing through here soon enough. If we can get to their capital, well, our capital is a bit further away, to be fair. But one way or the other, we are gaining some ground in here, but we've got 1.5 million credits that we can still afford taking, so that's not a lot. But we are going to win this battle, at least. Actually, how much do we have manpower in here? We only got 90%. You know what? I'm going to go and take the smaller army, and I'm going to start demobilizing it. That will save us a lot more money. We can still get the victory, even with smaller troops. And that way, we can actually keep on fighting. There we are. Forced democracy. Rodrigo Nazar has discussed a condemnation of the Argentine electoral system, endorsing abstention from voting in what he calls a sham put on to placate the people. I suppose we could go with the supporters aren't voting. I certainly are. So the election seems like, well, the National Civic Union is going to be losing a little bit of the power. They'll still stay in power, mind you, but they are not going to be quite as powerful. Now, they do have the numbers advantage in terms of battalions, the Bolivians here now. But I think we are going to be able to probably get another victory or two. Again, manpower-wise, they've got 20,000 men, and we've got 55,000. So we're doing fairly good in that regard. And now that we are not paying quite as much for the military goods, it's going to take a while before it goes all the way down with the good demands, but it's still... Oh, are they... No, they're still offering a white peace. Well, you better think again if you think I'm accepting that sort of deals. There we go. So we should get another easy victory over here against Bolivian army. Or the first Bolivian army. Because the manpower shortage that they are starting to suffer is quite significant. And that is just what we need to actually keep on pushing. We're still paying quite a bit on the military goods, or goods for military buildings is still really high. I do wonder if we could reduce the wages now. I mean, we could, but it's not really going to be that much of saving. I don't think we initially need to lower the government wages right now either. We could do that if in a pinch, to be fair, but I don't think we initially need to do that right now. Although paying back all these loans is going to be a bit costly, but since we're not losing that much money right now, even though we're almost at bankruptcy, as soon as we're done with the war, we'll be able to recover that fairly quickly. We've got about 37 million GDP right now, so I think we will be, by the time of the war is over, we might get pretty... Oh, are we almost done with conquering Jujuy? Almost, yeah. There's a tiny bit over there still missing. Then we just need to take Alto Paraguay, and yeah, we might have a victory in our hands. They are sinking some of our convoys still, which is less than ideal. We're trying to sink some of their convoys, but I don't think we're actually succeeding in it. Let's just go ahead and deploy the troops over there. Are we? Oh, right, we're going to be going through them. No, we're not going to create a new one. Just going to go ahead and send you through this way then. We might get intercepted there. Our fleet is fairly good though, so we might actually deal a bit of damage on them. We've got another large battle in here, which is going to be yet another victory for us. All enthusiastic partisans. We might want to crack down on that. Reduce the strength of the industrialists a little bit, although they can help us a long way. With a few more laws. Ooh, landing craft is about to be done. Do we have... Okay, we do have the other two categories already in the queue. I'm guessing this is going to give us the full control of the state, and then we might start focusing on removing their presence in Alta Paraguay. And then once we've gotten both of these, then that's going to be the end of the war. Ooh, there we go, landing craft completed. What's going to be the next thing? I do wonder. How's the... Okay, the fleet may have suffered a little bit casualties in there, but it's not too bad. Starfish is killed. How's the... You know what, actually... No, I guess we'll make the Petit Porter a little bit stronger. The Rule Folk will oppose that, actually. Why is that? That's the throughput. No, Petit Porter is going to have to be... Just suck it up. We'll still have better bureaucracy despite that. Ooh, defense in depth is spreading. Oh, well, well, well. That is actually going to be really good for the siege artillery. And also army defense plus 10% is not bad at all. So overall casualties, they're getting a whole lot more than we have, even though now we are on the offensive. But we're still inflicting more on them. Oh, are they going to be actually advancing towards us now? They might be trying to. But if we're on the defensive, then I'm sure that we will go ahead and beat them. Oh, right, they're probably trying to retake this. Oh no, it is us attacking in them. Or into their territory. They got the manpower advantage for once. And casualties are roughly equal, although they are getting more demoralized. But this might still be a defeat on that battle. And we are actually starting to make money again. Well, that's good. Now, the investment pool, of course, is... well, it's a little bit of stuff in there still. But we're not using the full construction speed right now. Mostly because the investment pool is probably reserved for a lot of these constructions already. So they don't really have the spare money there to get any further. Oh, that's going to be a victory, actually. I was getting a bit back and forth in there, but I think with good rolls, we can win this. And then we can go ahead and start retaking some of Alta Paraguay. And there's the election over, so let's have a look at the... Ah, well, if we get Petit Bourgeoisie into the government, that is going to give us legitimacy of 74. It's going to drop the legitimacy a tiny bit below the modifiers there, but is that now going to allow us to get the... Oh, yeah, women in workplace as an option? Or even women's suffrage. The birth rate will be decreased a little bit, but that's honestly... I think we'll go for the women's suffrage. Oh, their defense average is 49 now, so it's less than our offense. And of course, they've got... Well, they've got 21,000 men in the army still. All the army is on the field. So it's not a great situation for them. Oh, there we go. We retook all of the state that they had to conquered before. And now we'll probably retake that area. Yeah, no, there's been a pretty good advancement in there. Are they... No, I'm not going to take the white piece. But now we are making money, so we are able to start paying off the loans. I don't think we'll be able to pay off all the loans before the end of the game, quite frankly. It's 1915 already. Well, actually, we might be able to. Of course, once we're making a whole lot of money, we might reduce the taxes a little bit at least. I guess there's going to be a battle over here next. Get some more lands for our territory, and that might start... Oh, there's battle. Okay. Well, it's definitely going to be a victory for us. I think they have most of their manpower in that combat, don't they? Almost all of it, yeah. You know, they got the careful maneuver now. We got exhausted, which is not great. We'll be losing a lot more troops to demoralizing, which is going to be a bit of an issue. But we've got the manpower advantage in the combat still, so we'll have an easy victory in here. We're making £10,000 a week already. So by the time the war is over, we might actually be below 50 million credit, if it's going to take a whole lot longer. But neither side is willing to give up yet. We are going to win this in one way or the other, mind you. And that is almost a victory. Then we'll start pushing it further and further into their lands. So that's their capital over there. Don't know if we'll be able to reach that. I mean, it's also a possibility that now... Well, I suppose the battle was over here, yeah. So they'll start losing a bit of lands at least. How's the GDP of Brazil looking like? They got 47 million. Ooh, that's grown quite a bit. Seems like the Russian market is actually really good for them. So honestly, overall, we are... Now that we don't have both the armies active, we're making money. We are still making progress on the war. Population is already 12.4 million, so that's still been steadily growing during the war. We got quite a bit of radicals, though, which is not great. And the money situation isn't the best either, but we're making money at least. There's another battle in here. We've got still the advantage in numbers. Not in battalions, but in manpower at least. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get techs a lot far, or relatively quickly, so getting the literary fairly high and innovation pretty high. We could still get a few more universities to get the max innovation. Then if we wanted to get all the techs done, then we probably should have prioritized that from the get-go. But initially we didn't have the population to run the economy. And then once we have the economy running, the literary has been just growing so quickly that we've been focusing on increasing the armies and all that sort of stuff. So the innovation has been left as a secondary goal. Suffrage rally. We'll scale back the rallies. We'll still get the plus 10% chance. So that's going to be another victory. They did take quite a bit of losses there. So that might give us the entire... Well, probably not the entire state. Almost the entire state. Well, okay, we've got another quarter or so. We've still got the Mato Grosso on their side. What secession? Guarani? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Alto Paraguay. I don't know if I can do much about that one, to be fair. Yeah, probably... There's a whole lot of turmoil in there. There's a bit of devastation, which is definitely not helping the situation. The market access is only 52%, which, is that the entire... No, that's just Alto Paraguay. Is that because the... Oh, there's no railways there. And they're using more than this infrastructure. Part of that might actually be the oil rig, so how about... No, I can't dismantle that because it's... Yeah, fair enough. It's seceding right now. Well, if we need to do another war, then... Or a second war in here, then we will. But that might be a lot closer to bankruptcy then. Possession is increasing, 15.1%. I can't do anything about that, let's be honest. Oh, well, at least I can hopefully win one war. Soon-ish. Although the enemy still doesn't want to give up the lands. Although if we don't take that one, that's still not much closer. Well, we'll get victories where we can in the meanwhile. I suppose for the revolution, we don't actually need to worry about raising the conscripts at all. We can just raise the 30 battalions and that'll probably be enough. No, I'm not taking your white pieces. I'm winning this war, which I'm sure you realize. Ah, right, so we... No, actually, we don't have any more research. I mean, we do have a lot of research to do, but malaria prevention is not completed yet. We've got the other categories already represented in there. Oh, there we go. We're using the full construction speed already. The investment pool is going down fairly quickly, mind you, but yeah, that secession is going to start very shortly. It's going to be annoying as hell. There's a secession. Oh, it gives both of these to them. Okay. Alright then. Well, let's go ahead and activate an army. Not going to raise the conscripts. Let's get on that front line. It will be a little bit costly, but it's... Oh, yeah, it's... Oh, exploiting the Amazon complete. Alright, then. Sure. I don't think that's actually completed for us, but... Oh, well... Oh, we had a general die. That's not good. That's the one mobilizing. Okay, It's a firebrand. His popularity, imposing. That's morale loss. Alright, then. Defensive strategy is pretty decent as well. And there's the Wrathful Mountain Combat Expert. Okay, I think we'll go with the middle option there. And these two can probably be on the advanced front, both of them. Okay, now we're taking a bit of losses in here, or extra expenditures in here. But I think we're going to manage that for now. Malaria prevention is almost done. And we are hopefully... Oh, there we go. Now that... Oh, I can't even take the other state now. So it is actually something that they would... soon accept, I reckon. There we are. Well, at least take that state for us. Finally. Oh, did they... No, they didn't recover that. Fair enough. Okay, so we've got one army over there. The other army is probably going to be put down or demobilized. So at least the conscript battalions are going to go away. And there we are. Now we're going to focus on dealing with the secession. We are making a bit of money, although not a lot of money. But that's going to start increasing. Oh, there's the malaria prevention. Oh, and we should probably bring this one back to the Plata. Not really need it out there anymore. So they don't already have a lot of troops, mind you. So this should be fairly simple battle. We've got 37.6 million in GDP. Hopefully that will start increasing again. But we've now got this full state in our hands. Speaking of which, do we have electricity in here? We do. Alright then, let's put in electricity lights then. And there's the gold mines. To be fair, I could probably put in the rail transportation. Save some manpower there, and even probably the steam donkey. Not necessarily that much profit, but it's just save a little bit of the workforce that we need in there. So we've only got half a state in this war. That was a bit of disappointment. Ooh, but there we go. Women's suffrage at least going forward. And we've still got over 50 million in credit. Interest rate is £30,000 per week. Now, to be fair, with this speed that we're... Oh, right, we are getting some more power plants in Buenos Aires, at least. That's actually kind of what I was hoping for, I'll be honest. Oh, Brazil just deactivated. Hold on a minute. That won't do. Technically speaking, we'll probably regain that soon enough. After this war is over. And that's a crash. Okay, we'll be back in a moment. Let's see if we can get rid of this secession movement in here. By force, but it will take a little bit. Another crash. Okay, I think there might be something wrong here. Well, we'll give it one more try. If it crashes again, then we'll probably call the episode there, because, yeah, that's just not viable. Actually, I'm going to slow down to speed 3, in case it's something about the speed that it fails to process some... Nope. Okay, yeah, it just keeps on crashing. Well, in that case, we'll just call the episode here. I'll see if we can actually make this work. Maybe I'll go on a previous autosave or something. But if it still keeps on crashing then somewhere in November, then I don't know if we can continue this save all that much longer. I mean, we've still gotten a lot of prestige and all that, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.